You got a crown? Well, Elaine got crown number one. But I do have to say, I know you seem like you're number one. But Julie's actually first. Yeah, I know, I know. No, there's no Lilith today. She sent me a message earlier. Yeah, she's resting. She's resting, loves. So, that's what we got. Uh-huh. So, I'm gonna start this off. Thank you, my beautiful Elena. I know I do have your, I've got your questions, sweetie pie. I am gonna start off with our beautiful Julie, and then we're gonna go and see our dear friend Elaine. All right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, she's a little tired, and that's pretty much what it is. But she'll be a-okay, sweetie. Alrighty. So we're gonna start this off. Let me pin this, and we're going to start with Julie. Julie's going to be at 2 minutes. How was everybody's day today? It was hot again here today. It was hot. But I am not going to complain. Hot is good. For me, anyways, it's good. I'm actually getting to use, the pool this year. Yeah. All right, so hold on. Although I did see there's a risk of tornado tomorrow. Oh my God. Yeah. Hi, Julie. How are you doing, sweetie? You're first, my love. I'm going to start off with you right away. What is the crown for? We don't know. We have no idea. I think the more you chit-chat, the upper your crown goes. I think it's to boost the chats and all those things, but I'm unsure. Yeah. So if you talk and talk and talk, you might out crown number one. I know, right? Yeah, it's true. I saw that earlier on a platform. I'm not going to mention which one. It said that there was a risk of tornado tomorrow, but maybe not around my place. I think it was more around Montreal. I don't think it was necessarily touching. No. Okay, hold on. Let's just go over here. I don't even know what I'm doing there. I want to go into my email, I believe. Yeah, okay, here we go. A lazy night last night. Nothing was done. That's okay. But I have to say, you are so very close to the actual day. I'm talking to Julie. You are so close to Friday, which is going to be nice and super exciting. So let's go and see question number one. My mom actually thought there was a full moon coming upon because, yeah, she didn't have that much of a good day. And I'm like, no, there was, we just passed a full moon. It's not what's happening. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see number one. Is M still excited and thinking about what is going to be happening on to Friday? First question. I'm pretty good, Elaine. I'm pretty good. For me, it's stagnant. Yes. Yes. I will know more about more on Friday. Normally speaking, yeah, I should have a really good weekend. So, hey, that's my story. And I'll let you guys know on Monday. All right. Excited for my Friday? No, your Friday. No, mine is Sunday. Yeah, Alex has gone golfing with his friends for 4 days. He does it every year. Usually he goes up near Toronto, but this year he came down near Charlevoix, which is like an hour and a half from my place. But Yeah. No, he's gone golfing. Yeah, you're excited for your Friday. I'm excited for your Friday. All right, so what comes on through over here? What do we have? First question. So is he actually excited? Yes or no? And what is happening with this? Well, quite frankly, he is excited about the actual meetup. Look at that. And what's super exciting is he doesn't have to think about it, doesn't have to worry about it, doesn't have to, like he there's nothing, whatever it is, it already is. It's like it's already kind of planned into his mind. He doesn't have to overthink anything. It's just good. Yeah. So I'm going to say yoo-hoo and hooray. I feel as though he is super excited and he just thinks that this is going to go so very well. So is he looking forward to? Yes. Has he been caught up into work though? Yeah, he is. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he's excited anyways for the time that you guys are going to spend together. It just means that he's eager for it. So, I mean, he's just as excited for Friday to come around too. And it's just good that you're super busy at work. Time is just going to pass on by so much quicker. Let me go see if M noticed a difference. Yeah. Exactly. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. Okay, so I do have our Five of Pentacles reverse. Also do have our Six of Cups, have our Ace of Pentacles. You like my new nail color? Yeah, I switched it up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie pie. It's shiny, is it? I don't know. Thank you. It's all good. Yeah. I'm always in black, so I thought, hey, why not? I have like light pink too, and I got glitter. So maybe into the following days you guys will see glitter. I don't know. All right, so what do we got? What do we have over here? Did he feel any difference after you missed those things? Yeah, he did. The energy was not sent out as much. It was not. We have our Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We also do have over here, I'm not going to say the connection is not. It's just what you usually have within this connection is not necessarily, he's not getting the feedback that he usually gets, is I'm going to put it that way. That being said, is it disturbing him into a way where he can't necessarily think or feel, or he just kind of feels like there's been a huge shift? No, that I'm going to say no towards that. So did he feel? I will say yes, but it's not anything that would be absolutely dramatic. It's really just the energy flow that feels like it's a little bit quieter, if you will. You know, and sometimes just kind of skipping those kind of, I'm going to say rituals, they kind of create a little bit of a subtle shift, which is what we're seeing over here. So don't worry about it. Even if you didn't do it again tonight, it wouldn't change anything into the energy, besides the fact that you guys are seeing each other into Friday. So the energy is already quite elevated. So it's a nice positive flow of energy, sweetie. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not into a bad way at all. Hi, T Clean. How are you doing, sweetie pie? You can do some tonight and give him some love. Well, if you do, you do. If you're tired, you're tired. I mean, if you do it when you're not feeling or you're kind of tired, it's really just not going to give you what you want. So, yeah. Do it if you're feeling up to it. If you're not, don't do it. All right. How are you doing, my beautiful Tea Clean, sweetie? You're good, my love. I hope things are better, sweetie. I do. I'm sending you much love, sweet one. Feelings for you today. He's missing you. He's missing his queen. Look at that. He's missing his beautiful queen over here. wanting to be close to you. Wondering, hoping, and wishing. Look at that. Feeling as though he wants to start taking all different kind, and I'm going to say doing all different kind of beautiful efforts towards you. So, sweetie, today, relationship-wise, he's missing you. He's feeling close to you. He's feeling deeply connected to the energy with you into an affectionate kind of a way, into a warm kind of a way, but also into a very thoughtful way, because he is missing you and he is thinking about, you know, meeting on up, everything that's going to be happening, and really starting to take more action towards you, which is all good into a way. So mainly, I will say missing you today. I know, please make those efforts. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Mike's thoughts onto the relationship. My beautiful Elaine, you're going to be up in a couple minutes, love. Okay, so we do have over here, so I do have our Ace of Pentacles, followed out by our Ace of Cups. Look at that. Wanting to put the sorrow onto the side. Wanting to move on forward over here with our Ace of Pentacles and our Ace of Cups. Therefore, thinking about reaching on out, giving you the relationship, but also expressing his feelings and his love towards you. So I'm actually going to say today, very powerful relationship-wise. I'm not saying he's going to do it. I don't see the action being done, but I see the wants and the desires, which are beautiful, both of them. May it be offering an extended, you know, relationship. May it be expressing the love. Either way, it's good. It's showing that he enjoys the harmony. He's enjoying the comfort that you guys both bring to each other. And that is bringing a lot of gratitude. It's bringing a lot of good things towards him. So he is feeling more steady and he is feeling good. So he's actually feeling quite happy into this relationship. As-tu goûté?
Oui.
Et puis?
Tu vas voir pour ça, c'est bon.
Ah, je savais! Tiens, tape là-dedans. Si t'en veux, tu me le dis, je t'en ferai cuire tantôt.
Okay.
Wouhou! Wouhou! Tu peux dire allô, Satan?
Hello guys!
Ça fait longtemps que t'ont pas vu, mais il faut que tu viennes ici, gars, comme ça. Attends.
Hello.
There you go. Aha! Yeah. Wait.
I am still watching you.
Oh my God. If we can. Wait, there's a delay. They saw you. All right. Juliette Fitzgerald. Ah, Nadia Soucy. No. Don't think about it. Adios, amigos. Leave the eye. Leave the third eye. I will see you later.
Bye guys, good night. À tantôt, maman.
À tantôt, mon gars. All right. Yeah, he's the eye man. He's the eye. All right. Okay, hold on. He's gone off into his room now. Yeah. All right. What are some lovey-dovey? What do I got into the lovey-dovey? Lovey-dovey. We're gonna go over here. Oof. Yeah, he's such a cutie. He's funny. I actually made him try something new, some new product that I purchased, and I was trying to make him eat it earlier and he didn't want to. And so I tried it. I thought it was quite good. So I brought him a little piece and I said, promise me you'll try it. Just try it because it's good. And he actually likes it. So woohoo. All right, so what do we have over here? I do have our King of Wands followed on through. All right, Sweetie Pie, it's like he's into a dream world. It's like he's thinking about you and he's a little bit into this dreamy world. And I feel as though he's into a place where he just wants to start taking more control towards you. He wants to be the one who brings strength into your life. And that's what he's thinking about. How can he bring the strength? How can he bring the structure? How can he bring the happiness and the love and have everything kind of through and kind of balancing it on out? So that's what he's thinking about. But mostly, he's resting on up. He's resting on up for your date onto Friday. So I will say a lot of beautiful love, a lot of beautiful thoughts. Yes, I know. He's working hard onto it. So there's no doubt he's into the sweet feelings. He's thinking about those little moments, but he's also thinking about the moments that you guys are going to be spending together into that dream world. So, my love, I feel like he's just so happy that you guys are going to be together and that you're going to be spending some time. And I just feel like he wants to be extra thoughtful and extra caring towards you is what I'm seeing. He wants to be more like a little softie towards you. So I love it. Let me give you a couple love messages coming from Mr. Hubby and Miss Elaine. You're going to be on up next. All right. And here we go. You're not just my love, you're my home, and I am forever grateful for you. And no matter where life takes us, you're always going to be my everything. I fall more in love with you every single day, and I cannot imagine my world without you in it. You are my heart. All right. Enjoy, my love, and I'll see you a little bit later. It is my pleasure. I shall continue to put a little sprinkle. Yes. I will continue to sprinkle, my love. I will not let you down into the sprinkles. I'll see you later. As for our dear friend Elaine. Elaine, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do that. And voila. No, you can't really convince people. I will go and validate within the cards. Yeah. But you can't really convince people to do things when the problem that I can see, my beautiful Elaine, is it's not that this person doesn't want you, is that they don't have something to offer to you at this moment. That's more where things are a little bit off. And you can't really do all that much about it if those contracts or what she is looking for she doesn't necessarily have right now to offer to you. But anyways, let's go and see. All right. Okay. Well, let's go and see. Let's take out the cards. I was just reading everything that you were saying. Yeah. Okay. All right, sweetie. I do have the Justice coming through, which is in reverse. I know that you're feeling as though things are not just at this moment. I do also have our Ten of Swords followed out with our Lovers. What I'm going to say is this, all right? And oh, I know she said she was looking for a person who can PowerPoint design and an unforgettable. You don't have any. Okay. What I'm going to say is this. I know that you're very, very passionate about this collaboration, and that's wonderful. You have to be passionate about different type of things, different type of projects, right? But sometimes when people don't necessarily move forward with a project, sometimes that has nothing to do with your talent. It could simply be that it's not the right fit for this moment, which is what I'm actually seeing. So I'm going to say, as for reviving the collaboration, I don't believe that it is worth to go and explore that at this moment. All right. I don't feel like by reaching on out with fresh energies, I don't feel like that's going to change anything. I don't feel as though she is closed. I feel as though she is just kind of adjusting different type of directions and plans to make sure that, as much as your strengths as the project's needs are going to be realized and are going to be functioning and viable. I feel like that's more what it is. So I'm going to say no, not for the moment. I mean, your skills all together in aesthetic design and everything of the such, the character illustration, all those, they are unique and they are valuable. But they will be unique and they will be valuable for different people. Some clients or collaborators might be looking for something that's more aligned with a specific type of graphic design. But that doesn't mean that your work is not good, that it's not exceptional, that it's not viable or anything of such. It just means it's not good for the contracts that she has at this moment. So I say for the moment, just let it be. Yeah. Now, why did you have a bit and then feel nothing about the collaboration? Is it because you're used to it? No, it's not really a question of being used to it. It's a question that you you put yourself some walls and you put yourself up some barriers. And those walls and those barriers is what is creating the problem at this moment. It's a little bit like in love, all right? Or anything else, but I'll relate it to love. Whenever somebody hurts you and you kind of feel like you're getting the same type of energy that is feeding on back towards you, you could feel as though there's more of a shutdown. And you try to protect yourself, so you put some barriers up. Now, it doesn't mean that you're less affected. Sometimes it just means that you're hiding it. It's almost like hiding something into a sand pit. There's a lot of sand. There's a lot of things going on. You could keep things out into the sun, or you could hide them, and you can hide them as deep as you wish to. But at some point in time, it doesn't matter how deep you hide them, the wind will blow that sand away, or something will happen, and it will come back out to light. Everything that you hide will come back out. So I'm going to say towards you, it is more of your mechanism of protection that is making you do that. Yes, maybe part of it, but I don't, maybe part of it because you say you're used to it, but I don't believe you get used to that. It's like nobody gets used to heartache. It is what it is. It doesn't get easier within time, within different heartaches. It's always a heartache. So my love, it's more, of your protection. So I'm going to say it's natural for you to feel emotional, something you really, really care about. It did not necessarily give you what it is that you wanted at this moment. You were expecting something a little bit quicker. I feel as though the tear up is a little bit more of a release, that built up frustration, disappointment. And often when you kind of put your heart and your soul into something, especially when it has to do with your line of work, so something is very creative, it can be really, really hard to actually kind of take that in. When it doesn't go as planned, we kind of feel like a little bit personally affected, if you will. So the feeling of nothing later is that sign of you emotionally detaching, that self-protection. So over time, when you face those setbacks, like I said, or those rejections, you kind of unintentionally build that coping mechanism that I was talking to you in my weird way with the sandpit. But it's your way of protecting yourself so you don't get hurt again or as much. So don't be too hard upon yourself altogether. You're incredibly talented. It's just that sometimes our emotions kind of get into it. Sometimes we have to recalibrate those emotions. It's okay to feel disappointed. It doesn't mean that you're not passionate about your work or anything of the such. It just really means that you need to take a little bit of a step back. That's it. That's all. I'm going to go and see T Clean, all right? Just give me a second. Like that. All right. I'm going to go to the email. I'm going to go and find you, sweetie. And I'm going to put you a timestamp. Okay. Without you asking, that is so weird. Let's go see my love. All right. That's very, very weird. So timestamp is going to be at 26. So T-clean is going to be on 26 minutes, and here we go. About the quitting, well, we're going to take some cards out. We're going to go and evaluate the whole thing. All right. Okay, hold on. I do have our Three of Wands. I do also have over here Cups. Okay, sweetie. This is what I will say, all right? First of all, I do want you to know how proud I am of you for taking all the steps that you have been taking to quit smoking. It's a really, really big deal. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of determination. Taking, those different type of vitamins and focusing on different type of natural remedies is a really, really actually good way, and it's a great way to support your body through the whole process. So I'm going to encourage you to keep on going, sweetie. Small steps every single day are going to end up making the big, big difference. Now, that being said, I do have to say into all of that, my love, I feel personally that it's probably going to take somewhere around, and it could happen before. I mean, your will and everything that you move on forward with it will change, but I'm going to say probably somewhere around the month of November. I feel like there's going to be somewhat of an end with that, so you'll be able to kind of kick that bad habit. As for the lawyer, that is very interesting. It is very interesting. I don't know. I'm going to go and see. Yeah, usually they ask to be paid for everything. So it's very surprising altogether. Let's go see what's happening. I hope he ends up getting them, by the way. I really, really do. You could use it, my love. All right. So as for your husband, I'm going to say, I do feel as though he is looking out for you, probably into a really, really big way. The fact that the lawyer went back without even asking you is another thing that's really, really big, because usually, they have to ask for your consent and whatever, I feel as though you do truly have a nice, sweet lawyer, truly invested into your well-being. And so I'm definitely going to say that hubby is with you, even though he is not physically with you at this moment. I do get the sense that his spirits and love, they're still there and they're guiding you. It seems like he's trying to make sure that you're taken care of, especially when it comes to his benefits. So I'm going to say take it like a beautiful sign that he's there, that he's with you in some form of way. And he wants to make sure that you're supported along this journey. So, sweetie, I say feel the love and send him back the love in return. And keep that lawyer. He's a goodie. Let me go see what I got a little bit into some general for you. All right. Okay. So I do want you to be careful for any type of financial loss, all right, that could be coming on through. I do want you to be careful with your humor, your happiness, your, I'm happy, beautiful, feeling good, all that stuff. I want you to be a little bit careful with it. I do feel as though there is a little bit of unhappiness that is into the air, and I understand why. That being said, I kind of feel like you're into a place where at this moment you're trying to move on forward, but you're just kind of feeling a little bit stuck. And I would often say, yeah, like if you're stuck, you can unstick yourself, right? Which sounds weird, but you can. But sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. And into this case, I'm going to say it just takes a little bit of time. So leave yourself the time, leave the divine timing, do as much as you possibly can, but timing is necessary into this, and I feel like not everything is complete into the way that it should be, and that is keeping you into a place where nothing much is really moving. Other than that, I do believe that you do have some beautiful, loving, and very generous people around you. I do have love. I do have very deep connections over here. I want you to be careful for people who, I feel like there's somewhat of and I don't quite know what it is, but I feel like there's somewhat of a wake-up call that is coming towards you. So something that maybe you have not necessarily thought about that's going to be brought to your attention. I'm not going to say it's positive. I'm not going to say that it's negative. I'll say it's somewhat into the neutral zone. It's what you do with that information or with that wake-up call that will put it into the positive or into the negative. And knowing you, you always spin things into the positive, so I say yes. So that's what I can see, my love. That's what I can see coming on up for you. So I need you to remain nice and strong and into the beautiful energy that you always have, sweetie. I am going to give you an angel message because we always do. Here we go. Your angels are with you and they are guiding you towards the light and the healing that you need. Trust that the universe is aligning everything for you in your highest good, my love. Stay open, stay hopeful, and know that your path is filled with love and beautiful protection. Is this Tea Clean? Yeah, that is Tea Clean. I've been on Tea Clean. Yeah. I'm not going to say that those niches don't suit you, Elaine. I'm not going to say they don't suit you. Maybe you just haven't found your spot within them yet, which is different. It doesn't mean that it doesn't suit you. It just means that maybe you're not at that spot at this moment in time. Here we go. And Watson, I'm going to come and chit chat with you in just a few moments. Today just might be one of those little days. Okay. Elaine, I'm going to go and answer your last questions. So hold on just a second. I'm just going to read them. So job offers, freelance. All right. Okay. Any job offers coming your way till the end of 2025 in terms of graphic design? All right. What I will say is this. I do feel like there's going to be different type of opportunities that are going to be coming on the way towards you, especially towards the later part of 2025. It looks like there's going to be different type of offers that could take a little bit longer to materialize, but there's definitely openings that are going to be coming your way. I feel like these openings are going to be more aligned with your creative strengths altogether. So continue to keep an eye out for the type of projects that do excite you. So I'm not going to give you any specific dates or times because a lot of things do change. But, and I do still feel into your last question with Linda, I still feel as though she is going to be one of the people who are going to be offering some type of possibility towards you into the beginning of the fall. So maybe somewhere around September, sweetie. Now, should you freelance now or wait till next year? I say, why wait? Why should you wait? Let me put it this way. If you've got time to do so, why not? Or if you want to put time to dedicate towards it, why not? Whenever you're doing anything on any type of social platform, it's going to take a while. It could take a year, could take 2 years, could take 3 years. It can take a while. So start to put out, start to grow, start to reach on out towards people. Don't wait until you've decided that's what you're going to do and you want to have something good come out of it. Do it onto the sideline, and if it happens to bring something good towards you into a quicker kind of way, perfect. And if at some point in time you decide that's what you want to do and you really want to put all your time into it, well, you already have known about the different platforms, have learned about the people, how to communicate, what kind of stuff to put out, all that stuff. So I'm going to say right now is actually a good time for you to actually start that. Why wait, my love? If you're feeling ready to do it, do it. I feel like the energy is supportive. I feel like this is really more about you taking that leap and building your client base. So if we talk about the I platform, all right, the IN, I feel like that one is definitely going to be great for showcasing, let's say, artwork. Anything that would focus onto any type of visual content is going to help you build, if you want, a cohesive brand and reach a wide audience. However, if you go into the other platform, which is the TT, let's call it TT, that one is becoming a powerful platform for artists also. A lot of creative content, but I would say probably more musical than anything else, or different like little things. It could be like little jewelries or little products, not necessarily the type of stuff that you are going towards. It is much bigger. So I'm going to say maybe you could utilize both of them. It could be a great approach, but definitely I is going to be for more polished posts, and T is going to be more for, let's say, interactive or behind the scene kind of moments, which could be super interesting to go and put on in also, because then people learn how you get to do that and how you do it and where your ideas come from and how do you apply them and all those kind of things. So it's interesting. You can, Elaine Woods. Ask your question. I'll be with you in just a moment, okay, sweetie? You can post your question, Elaine. Should you sell your artwork why not? Why shouldn't you? Yes. Why should you? I don't see no reason why not to. Logically, into my mind, I don't see any. Unless Spirit comes up with something, I don't see why not. If you are willing to sell it and you're willing to do something with it, Spirit's got no problems with it, sweetie pie. But you have to be ready to do it. All right? If you're ready to do it and you're ready to put yourself into it and you feel like that's a type of experience that you're going to like, do it. Otherwise, don't. Because by doing that, it could be a really good way for you to go and connect with, like-minded finds and collectors and the anime community, all that stuff. And you could see a lot of support coming from independent artists. So I'm going to say it could actually be good. Just be a little bit careful. Sometimes when you go to those kind of places, you can get different type of feedback, or different kind of, you get different type of people. You get different kind of feedbacks that sometimes we don't necessarily all like, but it has to do with the artistic way. So I say absolutely, sweetie pie. Go ahead with it. Believe into yourself. Believe into your work. What's your question, my beautiful Elaine Woods, sweetie? And where are you? Oh, you posted. Oh, there you go. I see you. Yes. And then what? Your former job did not give you your PTO payout after you left. How long is it going to be to take them to give you their money because you're looking into attorneys? You guys definitely do not have the same type of attorneys as we do. Attorneys over here cost a fortune. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, I don't think I don't know. Like I used to see on TV. I used to see when we used to watch. I don't know, like American TV and stuff like that. The channels. A bunch of people like, oh, you need a lawyer, contact us, and they take a certain fee of the amount that they get from you, so it doesn't cost you anything, which I think is fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah, over here, either the state pays it for you if you have a really, really good reason and you've got no money at all, or you have to pay for it yourself. It costs a fortune. Let me go and get your answer. I kid you not, Elaine. I kid you not. Sweet Lord. I would tell you how much mine costs, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But yeah. Yeah. It's a couple bills per hour, let's put it that way. All right, so let's go and get your answer. Okay, so how long is that going to take is what you're wondering, and if you probably are going to have to go and get yourself, somebody to help you. Yeah, playing too many games for no reason, right? Yeah. I have no doubt about it. You're going to have to contact them and ask them and contact them and ask them and annoy the crap out of them. Otherwise, it could take some time, sweetie pie. So I would definitely go and get yourself a lawyer if you're able to do so. And it doesn't cost you too much. Go ahead with it. You'll end up getting what it is that you want. Other than that, it's going to take a really, really long time. And by long time, I will say between the following 4 to 5 months, if you really harass them, you might be able to get it. If you contact a lawyer, you should be able to get it probably within the following 3 months or so. And I did say you might not get it if you just harass them also. It's not an easy thing. You're into the process now. Now you get an attorney because they're going to play. Yeah, they're going to play. You go ahead with it, sweetie. You go ahead with it, my beautiful love. Just 1 second. Let me do this. And coming to see you, my dear Juanson. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna do yours, and if nobody else appears, I'll say yes, Watson. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's summertime, or it's one of those. It's one of those evenings. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So I'm coming to see you, my dear Watson. Okay, you've been recording music. Has been fun. Your next covers. Feeding the turtles and watering your dad's plants. How long is your dad gone for, love? All right, Elaine. Not a problem, sweetie. How long is your dad gone for, sweetie pie? Two weeks. Okay. So he's coming back like into a week or so, something of the such. All right. I'm going back into your email. I just had that question. 11 of January. Okay, let's go and see. All right, I do have a Fool. I do have that. Love-wise, I'm still going to say I feel like there is some sadness that is still, you know, somewhat present. I feel like we'd be ready to actually jump on into something, but we're just, you know, yeah. You're finding your happiness. You're finding yourself is what you're doing, and you're kind of jumping into different new things, and that's all good. I feel as though Spirit is actually asking you to do that. So good for you, my love. We'll say changes and modifications within love slowly. Yeah, I know. That's perfect. You get to take care of Mama, and you get to take care of Turtles, and then your dad gets back, and then everything, you know, is back. Everything is okay. Here we go. Well, work-wise, we don't really have anything, but life-wise, let's go life-wise. Let's put it that way. Life-wise, I'm actually seeing over here our Two of Cups. Maybe we could have something or somebody else that could end up catching our eye, perhaps. I don't see you wishing. I don't see you necessarily wanting. I just kind of feel as though maybe, just maybe, there could be some type of good exchange. I'm not saying the love is going to happen, but there could be an exchange with somebody who could be interesting. So, hey, who's to say? Yeah, I know. Hey. You're well timed out with your dad. What does Spirit want to say to you, Watson? What does Spirit want to say? Let me go and check it all through. Spirit wants you to know that you know who she does still love you. The Tower moment has passed on by. The Wheel of Fortune is a little bit stagnant into its places. Spirit is actually telling you to rest your beautiful soul and don't move too much. Just you be you and you do you, but don't necessarily look for anything new. Just kind of stay a little bit into your energy right now. Yeah, I love the green hair, Watson. Looks good on you. Alrighty. No, it's not more money, Elaine. You're just gonna get your money. It's not more. No, it's just wait. What am? Oh yeah, it's not more money. It's just you'll get the money that they owe you. Yeah. Sweetie pie, sweetie pie. The king, the page. All right. Elizabeth wants you to know that to her, you symbolize love, you symbolize responsibility, you symbolize importance and structure and trust. She trusts you. She believes into you. You're wondering who in the music company I join us trying to fan cast you in some song. I don't care. Aladdin's good. Who cares? Aladdin's good. Yeah, no, I don't think it will, my beautiful Elaine. You can try, but you're going to have to really prove it, sweetie pie. I'm going to say you're going to get what you're supposed to get, which is better than nothing, I guess. I want to use pain and emotional suffering and distress with evil D. Can I? Yeah, all right. That being said, yes. What she wants to say towards you is that she still has not closed out any possibilities, even though she seems to be moving on and doing other things. She still has not closed everything on up yet. Yeah. Yvonne, hi Yvonne. Yvonne's gonna be next, my dear Juanson, by the way. Yvonne is next. All right. Hey, I love Aladdin. I got no problems with Aladdin. Yeah, Elaine, you could be done with him. It could be finito papito, which is, would be good. Okay. So here we go with an angel message for our dear Juanson. Yvonne, if you're here, hi, sweetie pie. Your angels want you to know that you're exactly where you need to be. Trust that every step you take is guided with love and purpose. Keep your heart open, for blessings are on their way towards you, bringing peace and beautiful abundance. And an oracle message coming your way also. Now is the time to trust your intuition and follow the path that feels right to you. The universe is aligning circumstances to support your growth and your transformation. Be patient, for what is meant for you will arrive at the perfect moment. And love messages. Every moment with you feels like a beautiful dream I never want to wake up from. You're my forever, my always, and everything in between. No matter where life takes us, I will always choose you. And you make my world brighter just by being in it. Hi, Love Shine. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you. You can post your questions, my beautiful Love Shine. You can. I will go see Yvonne to begin with. But you can post your questions. I'm going to go and see if Yvonne's questions are there. And I do. So I am going to put Yvonne at 56 minutes. And Love Shine, you're going to be on up next. How are you doing, sweetie? Pull the same. All right. Okie dokie. Somebody stole your crown. You've got no crown. You have no crown at all. Oh, Love Shine. You know what? I don't think it goes past 3. I think it's 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to say you're going to have to chit-chat more if you want to gain a crown. I think that's how it goes. Hi, Yvonne, my love. Oh, there you go. That is so sweet, Juanson. Such a better reply than mine. Yvonne, my beautiful. Let me go and see your questions over here, sweetie pie. All right. Okay. I'm just reading. Okay, I'm still here. Okay. It stops at everything has a that's the end of what I got. So if there's anything else after your dream and the general on finance, let me know because it cuts off over there, okay? So we're going to move on forward and go and see this. So my beautiful Yvonne. Okay, that is quite an experience, I have to say. It is quite an experience, and we're going to go and look at it. All right. Okay, hold on. You've been here a long time, just slow at typing. Oh. All right, okay. So, here we go. My beautiful Yvonne. I'm actually going to start, if you do not mind, I'm going to start with the dream because I just read it and I got the info. So, your dream in itself is very, very rich into its symbolisms, everything that is into it. Now, dreams like the one that you just had often occurs when you're processing a lot of things. A lot of things are kind of happening, if you will, but beneath the surface, especially related to anything that has to do with relationships and healing, one or the other. It doesn't have to be one plus the other. Now, the fact that you had a presence of your family, including your ex-husband and his wife, is suggesting that there could be some unresolved emotions or areas into your life where healing is still necessary or still needed. The fact that you were carrying your nephew, that in itself symbolizes that you're holding on to something that is more nurturing, that is more protective within your family dynamic. I feel like it indicates a sense of care and a sense of responsibility that you feel into your waking life altogether. Now, the moment that you went to purchase the food, but you encountered that bad energy, that bad people kind of a thing. That symbolizes that sometimes you kind of feel like you're a little bit onto the verge of something that is good, but you're kind of held back by those negative influences or those fears altogether. So I'm going to say the man's accident and the ending of it, all right, kind of represents the end of something or a lesson that has been learned. That has made you kind of a little bit reconsider perhaps your following steps. The lady telling you at the very ending of your story when you said she came on pawn, and the fact that she's saying to you not to worry and that she's reassuring you that everything is going to be all right is really just a nice and beautiful and securing and grounding kind of a way to bring in that sort of guidance or that sign of guidance into your life. So what's being said within that into the spirit message is that you are being supported, even if you're unaware of it, onto a conscious type of a level. So what you need to look into that and what is next coming with it is it kind of sounds like you're going through somewhat of a healing phase, and your meditation and the dream, they're kind of signs that you're aligning, if you will, with your higher wisdom, and your intuition is speaking to you, but louder than it actually was before. Now, the reassurance into your dream is coming on in to remind you that although you can be facing some challenges at this moment, there is a safe space that is there for you. So you need to trust the guidance that was at the end of your dream, the guidance that is coming on through, and know that you're being looked after onto a deeper level. So, like I've said a lot of things, but what you really, really, really have to take out of this is it's a sign of growth. It's a sign of healing. It's a sign of new possibilities. It's a sign that you're trying to protect people that are around you, also family-wise. Now, these new possibilities, this healing and this growth, it's all in terms of your personal, but also your financial life. You're really being led to a place where there is more peace, where there is more clarity. So you need to trust the process, and you need to take those small, I said small, steps forward. That's what you need to remember within everything that happened within that. Now I'm going to go and see the general on finance. You're right, Juanson. Juanson, you got crown now. All right. Here we go. General and finances. Here we go. Okay. Oh my God. Manish. You are put in timeout, sweetie pie. You're being put in timeout for 24 hours. That was exaggerated. Sweet Lord. Don't do that. Who's around you you've noticed since the last week their presence? Let me go and see. Sorry for the spam, guys. No, you can't get a glass of water. That's when they appear, Juanson. Oh my God. All right, so a sweetie pie. Whoever is around you is a man, an older man. I feel like this is a spirit guide. And for some reason, I feel like I don't know if it's an uncle. I feel like it's an uncle. I don't know if your uncle is still alive or if it's an uncle from a different generation, but it is a spirit guide. It is an ancestor. And it's a man. It's a man who's about 50, 55 years old. He seems to be guiding you. Mm-hmm. Let's go see what's happening in finances. But this person is not nasty in any kind of way, sweetie. Honestly, they're good. They're positive. They're trying to guide you towards. I feel like they're trying, into a certain way, I feel like they're trying to appease you. I know it sounds like a weird word to use, but I feel like they're trying to appease, de-dramatize. Yeah. It's like they want to comfort you in a certain way. All right. So. Sweetie, finances, some things, and even in general, some things are a little bit kind of hidden still. Nothing is quite all that clear. Yeah. I'm going to say I feel like there's a lot, I feel like there's a lot of things that are going on by, honestly. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I feel like there's a lot of energy that's flowing around you, but I feel like the energy that is floating around you is not necessarily an energy of growth or of transformation. I feel like a lot of things are like stagnant, and you're not the only one who's into this, stuck kind of feelings and stagnancy lately. I feel like the sensations that you felt during the meditation, that was like smooth energy moving on up, and that was good. That has a lot to do with your spiritual awareness, with the alignment with your higher self and all those things. I just kind of feel like at this moment, there is something that's going to come in your way, financially speaking. I don't feel like it's a big thing, but it could be between, I'll say $100 to $300. There's some type of fee, something you're going to have to pay that you were not expecting to pay, that seems to be coming on through into the following month, 3 weeks to 4 weeks. Now, it doesn't have to be, like, it could be an unexpected bill. There's something that's coming your way. Nothing catastrophic, but it is going to be a pain in the you-know-what. Other than that, I just kind of feel as though you're into a place where you want to move up more, you want to get more, you want to have more financial stability, but it's not necessarily coming your way at this moment. It's also perhaps even a little bit of a time where maybe you're not seeing as much the people that are around you. So if you are, open to do that, to go on out, socialize a little bit more and everything the such, well, you know what? That could be good. So, yeah. I'm going to say towards you over here, sweetie, if you're able to go on out and do what you must. Go on out, socialize, everything of the such. Other than that, financially speaking, be a little bit careful because, like I said, something is going to be coming your way. Be careful for people not necessarily being 100% honest with you neither. And that's what I can see, my love. So I'm going to say, generally speaking, be a little bit onto your guard. Spiritually speaking, you're elevating. You're doing really, really great. Everything is fantastic. You're well protected. But onto the grounding level over here with us, you have to be careful for people who are kind of telling you half-truths. And you have to be careful a little bit for your finances. Oh, look at that. Another account. Oh, my dear gosh. What is that? Oh, geez. Yeah, you're busy, Juanson. All right. Let me give you an angel message and see what we got. Angel message coming on through. All right, so you switch your questions up. I see that. I see it. Okay, I'll be with you in a few. I'll be with you in a few moments. Angel message for Yvonne. Your angels are surrounding you with love and guidance, reminding you that you're never alone. Trust that the path ahead is being illuminated and you are being supported every step of the way. Keep your heart open to the blessings and miracles that are just around the corner. Love shine. Come to see toi. And we're going to do this at 1:13. Sounds like a good thing. I swear, if you see another account asking about the same thing, they're also getting that. You should. Yeah, you should. What did you do with them? Did you just delete them or did you like block them for 24 hours? I'd block for 24 hours, Swanson. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, that's it. Like, they annoyed you. Yvonne, sweetie. Have yourself the loveliest of evenings, my beautiful. And continue elevating yourself, sweetie. You're doing great. Oh, he had practice tonight. Oh, you blocked completely. Oh, that's just as good. That's just as good. All right. I will send out rainbows and smiley faces and I don't know. I'm looking for some party, but I only find a rabbit, so I'll send a rabbit out. Those are the emojis I found. You do whatever you want with it, Hanson. Oh my gosh. All right. Those are my party emojis, Swanson. I could definitely make a storyline with the rainbow, the smiley face, and the bunny, but I'm not going to do it. It's not YouTube friendly. So, Love Shine. Let me go and gather the very first question that you have. All right. The other question would be, whoa. I think I have to go. Okay, who's around you? Yeah, I don't know where I'm going anymore, but I know that you do want to know over here. Okay. So we are with Love Shine. I'm going to start with the very first question. And it's in regards to your dad and the dream and everything of the such. All right. So, as for your dad, sweetie. Okie dokie. Just 1 second. Juanson, I'll let you know if we're closed after Love Shine. I'll let you know soon, actually, okay? Okay. Your dad. I feel like the connection that you have with your dad is one that is very strong. I feel like when you woke up crying, telling him that you do love him, it was a sign that he was reaching out towards you. It was. There's a lot of different kind of signs like that. Sometimes they come through dreams. Whenever you do wake up with something that is a very strong emotion like that, it's a sign that he's trying to communicate to you. He's trying to send you a message. I feel like your dad was trying to come into a dream to come and see you or to come and visit you into a more subtle way, but was not really able to do it into another way, so came through this way. Honestly, the fact that you were expressing the love towards him is really just what he wanted to actually give towards you. It was a reminder that he himself feels your love and that he wants you to know that he's okay and that he's still there and he's still with you. I feel like he's trying, or he was trying at that moment, to send you some comfort, knowing how deeply you still do care for him. So that's what the message honestly was. It was like that beautiful connection that is still there, that is still alive, and it's about him trying to transmit to you that he feels the love, and he feels that, and he's trying to comfort you, and he was trying to tell you the same thing in return. Should you, what is that? Your other question. Would be lady you clean hair salon or in her house with her again? Should you, I don't understand that question. What do you want to know about the lady with the hair salon? I don't get it. I'm going to, in the meanwhile, please let me know what you mean with that question. What the lady that you clean hair or her house. You're wondering if you should do something again. I don't know what it is. I'm going to go and see Sun Up Until Sleep with wife into the meanwhile. With the wife. Woof. I feel as though these two cards speak for themselves. We have the wife looking in one direction, and we have him looking into the opposite direction. All right. The wife is holding still some love, and he is holding finances. They're not holding the same thing into this relationship. Therefore, barriers are necessary. So I'll basically say for you, the relationship at this moment is okay. Are they connecting onto the exact same level? No. But I feel like they both kind of try to, I'm going to say responsibly try to make things okay is what I have. You know, when you live with somebody, but you just try to make things good every day, just to make it good. You don't put extra effort. You don't necessarily do romantic evenings. You just, it's like living with your friend. That's what it is. I'm going to go and see your other question when I'm done with the tarot with M, because I don't want to get lost into the chat. So right now I'm going to go and see what he feels for you. Sun Up Until Sleep. Wow, we've got ultimate beautiful happiness. So yeah, we've got happiness that is popping on through. We don't feel like anything is unjust, and we don't really have any issues at this moment of not being able to see you or not being able to spend some time with you. So basically, I will say for you, he's actually quite happy with you today. He feels like everything is good. He's loving you. There's not any problems. There's not any issues. There's not any frustration. There's nothing blocking you guys. It's good. It's all good. What are his thoughts towards you? Thoughts towards you. Ace of Wands, Temperance. I need to kind of balance things out altogether is what I'm seeing. So I'm going to say thoughts that we have towards you. Sometimes we feel like life can be a little bit complicated, but we always try to make things as best as they possibly can so we can spend as much time as we possibly can together. So I'm going to say life at this moment is about a balancing act, trying to spend as much time as we possibly can with you. Now, before I do the tarot, I'm going to go and see what that question is with the lady. There's a lady you clean. Oh, you cleaned for her in the past. You cleaned her hair salon and homes. Okay, should you clean for her again? Why shouldn't you? Oh, you're a sweetie pie, big Cleo. I myself, personally, your sweet love, I prefer PayPal because Super Chat, YouTube takes a bigger cut. They take 33% of anything that is sent off of Super Chat, and PayPal takes like 10%. So I prefer PayPal if you want to go through PayPal. You're a sweetie pie to ask, but if you prefer to go through Super Chat, it's okay also, my love. But thank you for asking. And just 1 second, we'll give that to you, my sweetie pie. Just 1 moment, my beautiful big Cleo. I'm going to go and see that, my love. The link to the PayPal is going to be over here. Just 1 moment. Juanson, do you have it on hand? Otherwise, I will send it out through. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Ah! I was just going to click onto it. You're quicker than I am. Thank you, Hanson. You say there was always somebody working in the hair school on and her house is an hour and a half away. Yeah, but if she becomes somebody who is good, my love, I don't really necessarily see the problem. So if you're able to do it, then go ahead with it. If she becomes a good income and you still make money off of it, then why not? What you could actually do is, since her hair salon is a little ways away, while you're over there at some point in time and you go and clean, then you can also maybe go and put more promotions around. So like that, whenever you go over to her place, maybe you can fit in, you know, a second or third rendezvous into the same day. So you'll end up making more money with that one visit into that one day whenever you go down there. So you could always try something of the such. Me, myself, honestly, if you're still making money with it, I say persevere and move on forward. Not a problem. I know, Hanson. I had just clicked and copied and I was going to go and paste and there you go. You were so much quicker than I am. My beautiful love, Sean, as long as you make money, it's not a problem. But try to maximize it the much as you possibly can. More clients you can get somewhere around or even along the way. Doesn't have to be in the same town. Along the way, if you're able to get yourself some more clients, why not? Otherwise, you can maybe click onto that one, sweetie. That's the one that I have into the description box. Alrighty, so what I can actually see over here for you into his messages are the following. I feel as though we are into a place where he wants you to know that there is beautiful movement, that there is love. He feels like your love story is one of success, that it is moving into the right direction. He sees beautiful long-term commitment with you. So honestly, he wants to continue to put a lot of effort, a lot of love into this relationship and into this connection. And he's not going anywhere, sweetie. Yeah. So all is good, my beautiful love. And otherwise, just 1 second. I've got you, my love. I'm glad that it worked. You can, I'm going to go and get your question right away. Is it in PayPal? If it's not in PayPal, you can post it right away. It's all good, Big Cleo. Thank you so very much, my sweetie pie. All right. It worked for Big Cleo, sweetie, so I'm going to say everything is okay, my love. I'm going to go and see if your question is here. All right. So whenever you're ready, you can post your question, sweetie. Yeah, it's yes, you can type it here, Big Cleo. Take your time, my love. Juanson, it's all good, sweetie. We've got it under, we've got it, I was going to say undercover. We've got it covered. I don't know. Are you now in, oh, and let me put you a timestamp. You like timestamps. So, Big Cleo. All right. Thank you, Juanson. Yes, and thank you, Big Cleo, sweetie. Okay, home city. Is this working? All right. Yes. Timestamp you shall have. I already wrote it down, and Juanson is going to go and post it in just a few moments, my love. Okay. So. Juanson, you can say that we're closed if you want to, my sweetie pie. Into the posting that you want, maybe the little skeleton hands, whatever you want. You choose, you choose. All right, the Chariot, the Six of Wands, also getting over here, the Moon, the Page of Swords, and our Seven of Swords. All right, our Chariot is saying to us that we do have the action, that it is in movement, that it is along its way, if you will. It does also tell us with our Six of Wands that we are onto a movement of success, so we are going to have the beautiful progress that is going along with it, but there are some unhidden, or I'm not going to say unhidden. There are some energies that are still working into the whole pot, if you will, that have not given the complete clarity yet. So even though we are going to end up over here getting what it is that we want and the energy is flowing on through, it could take a little bit longer. It could take a little bit longer because I feel as though we're kind of ruminating. We're kind of looking and analyzing and figuring things out. Not you, him. He's thinking and figuring out and everything of the such. And because of that, I feel like it's taking a little bit more time. He's not being impulsive. He is being very, very logical within his movements. So I know that you care about him very deeply, and I know that this connection is going to unfold. And it is beautiful that you're putting a lot of time, that you're putting your heart into it, everything. It is beautiful. Your intentions, they are being heard and they are being sent out with love and hope. So if you want to continue that, it is absolutely perfect. But it's sometimes manifestations, prayers, everything of the such, they take a little bit of time to align with the right energies, which is what I'm seeing over here. So the universe is listening to your wishes, but it's also guiding you towards what's going to bring you the most growth, the most happiness, and the most balance. So you, unto your job, you have to remain faithful. Well, faithful. You have to have faith, not faithful. That's a completely different thing. You have to keep your faith nice and strong. You have to be open to the idea that this journey is going to unfold, but it could unfold in unexpected kind of ways. So what is meant for you is on its way towards you. So my love, I'm definitely going to have to say that his energy is still being drawn towards you. But the path of love sometimes takes patience and it takes divine timing. So I'm going to say the universe is doing what it needs to do. And, you know, whether it happens right away or into a couple of weeks, you're definitely being guided along with him into the exact same place. So your chariot is moving together, one towards the other. And it is all good, my love. So yes, absolutely. I said a lot of things, a lot of chitter chatter, didn't I? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. What would you like to know, my beautiful big Cleo? You're wondering if there's any time frame? I'm going to go and look and see if anything changed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, big Cleo. I've got you, my love. I've got you. Oops. It's all good, sweetie. Oh, Watson, you put my little skeleton hands. You know I love them. All right. So we do have over here our King of Wands passing on through. We do also have, I'm going to say within the following 3 to 7 weeks. 3 to 7 weeks with the current energy that we have at this moment. Oh yeah, take your time, big Cleo. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. No. I just said that we're closing, but don't worry. We always say that we're closing and we're always here many minutes later. Have no fears about it. Exactly. You said it so much better than I did again. Again, Juanson. Oh, follow. I pinned you. I did it, Juanson. I did it. In the meanwhile, Juanson, so I don't forget, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and send you, you know, those, yeah. I'm going to go and send you the stuff I always forget to send you. Yeah. Let's see how fast I can do it. I don't even know if you need half of these because, well, Julie was here and T-Clean was not here. T-Clean does need it though. Yeah. But everybody else that I'm actually giving you timestamps for, they were there and they were very present. Okay, so we're going to do that at 1:13. And we're going to add on in Big Cleo at... Ooh, did I put a timestamp? Did I? Oh, I don't know. Let me go see. But you could post your question in the meanwhile, Big Cleo. Even if it wasn't sent, I'd still answer you. Have no fears. Take your time. Take your time. You can post your question. Did I receive it? I did, my love. Everything is perfect onto my end, sweetie. I'm going to put the timestamp around 1:29 because I did not completely look. I thought it did. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now I know I'm not going to forget Juanson. It's gone. It's out. Ta-da-da. Oh yeah, I have it, Big Cleo. It's all good. Is P looking at your page multiple times a day? What are his intentions? And is this going to continue for years? When you mean is this going to continue for years, do you mean like the courting and him watching and spying but not doing anything? Or do you mean the relationship lasting for years? Just want to make sure that I'm asking the right question. Or if both of your questions. Just want to make sure I've got everything right before answering you. He's looking, and our relationship is going to last for years. Okay, perfect. So into the long term. I got you. All right. The World, beautiful card to start off with. We're going to take on out a couple more. Ten of Wands. These are the revolving energies. Ten of Swords reverse is good. The energy that we're having currently at this moment is one of wanting and one of desiring with our world that is here. But at the same time, we have two opposing forces, if you will. We have one that is saying, ooh, you know, how do I do this? How do I move on forward? This is kind of heavy. I'm not too sure how to do it. But then onto the other side, we've conquered it because we do have our Ten of Swords in reverse. We've conquered and we've mastered it. So it is actually quite good. Eight of Wands, things are going to be moving slowly, so not too quickly, my sweet love. And I'm actually going to have to say, it's like if this is something that has been meant to be for like the longest of time, a certain transition that was necessary for you guys at the same time. And it's something that you've been waiting for. So has P been looking onto your social media? Before I continue, because that's the rest of your reading. It's not if he was looking at your social media. That's to answer whatever is coming on up next. All right. So it seems as though we have been. It seems like we have been actually quite curious upon what has been going on. What he really actually wants to know, you know, by looking at your social media, is he wants to know if anybody else is taking any actions towards you. He wants to know if you're involved with anybody else. So it's almost like if he's checking and double checking and making sure that you're not involved with somebody else before actually making a movement, so he doesn't feel like he's a fool, if you will. So has he been checking onto your social media? I will say yes. More than what you may realize. It depends on, I feel like he's been looking, let me put it this way. I'm going to say twice a day. Sometimes it's once, sometimes it's 3, but if I'm going to average off, I'm going to say probably about twice a day. Now, the fact that he's been looking at your page frequently is showing, like I said, that he is curious about you, that he has a level of interest into you that is emotional, and that he wants to keep up with what you're doing and who you're seeing mostly is what it is. So his actions are indicating that he is thinking about you and that his intentions are there, even though his intentions at this moment are, I'm watching, I'm Googling, I'm looking at what's going on before actually making a movement. It's like putting your toes into the water to make sure the temperature is good before moving on forward. Now, as far as this going to continue for years or not, that's really hard to say. Like I said, you have opposing forces over here. You've got the beautiful continuity and you have the world that is stating that, yes, normally speaking, it should last for a very long time. Saying that, yes, you guys will have your ups and downs, but you will be able to manage on through it. How? I'm going to say by talking, by making the movement. You're going to be the key factor in making this relationship work. Seems a little bit weird what I'm saying, but I feel as though you have better, or you have mastered anyways, better communication skills in order to speak when something is wrong or something is off. And that is going to help the relationship stabilize itself throughout its ups and downs. But I mean, all relationships have ups and downs. So it's a good thing that you're able to master it and you're able to pass on through. So I'm going to say the energy and the connection like this, they evolve a lot over time. The interest at this moment is there and it is going to deepen. I don't feel like there is any change of direction, but I'm not going to say that you're going to get married with this person either. For the moment, I don't see anything like marriage or engagement, but I don't see any breakups neither. So I prefer to say a long-term commitment, and we'll see how that's going to evolve within the energies, than to say you're going to get married in 2 years or 5 years and then it doesn't happen. Some people are not all that fond upon marriage. Some people just take longer. So there's a lot of things that come into the way. What's important to know is it is a long-term commitment. You are going to be having ups and downs, but you're working through them, basically because of your communication skills. So yeah. Right now, what's important is to focus on what you want from this connection at this moment, and to move into something that is deeper with him. That's what's really important at this moment. It's to find that clarity between each other and to keep your energy open along the way. Oh, well, yes, absolutely. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you, sweetie. No, I know that you're not into a relationship now. No, I know you're not into a relationship. I'm talking to you about a relationship later on. So if I'm saying you're going to be into a relationship that could last a certain amount of time, it means that you are going to be dating. As for the dating, but maybe you're into the donations. I said somewhere you're going to have some movement from the energy that I have currently between the following 3 weeks to 7 weeks. If that energy stays the way that it is, you should have some openings on up starting from there. Yeah. No, I don't feel as though it's something of you're a fan and you're just absolutely not. Carrie, are you back home, sweetie? Are you back home from your travels, my love? It's funny, I was thinking about you. I think it was yesterday or today. I was wondering if you were back. Are you back, sweetie pie? So my beautiful big Cleo, yeah. I'm definitely going to say towards you over here, my love, there's definitely an opening. There's definitely something that is happening. It is slow energy. There is a lot of I'm watching, I'm figuring out, and when I'm ready, I'm going to take that step forward. But the energies are positive and you're both moving into the same direction, where normally you should be able to have some dating and you should be able to spend, a certain amount of time together, because I don't necessarily see an ending. So far, so good. So you see us dating for, but that's all I can see for the moment, Big Cleo. I don't see marriage for the moment. But for the moment, I do see dating and I don't see a breakup. So it's good. Yeah. It's fair. It's fair. Big Cleo, I stayed with somebody for 19 years. I was never married. I was with them for 19 years, had 3 kids. You can do a lot of things without being married. Yes, just ask Big Cleo. What's your other question, my love? Oh, Hanson, you got a crown back. You do. Thank you so very much, my dear Hanson. You told Z you don't want to continue with him. Is my future with Z or P or neither for real? Well, let me put it this way. Simply with your question, you've already answered yourself. Yeah. By asking that question, you have answered yourself. Yes. Why? Because of this. You do not want to be with Z because you like somebody else, right? Therefore, you're not necessarily meant to be with Z. You love somebody else. You want to be with somebody else. Therefore, Z is not your person. Now, is P your person? P is a person that you are meant to be with. We have seen into the cards a few moments ago with our beautiful Wheel of Fortune. You are definitely meant to be with P. The question is, are you meant to be with P forever? That is something that is still left to be unknown. It is something that we can't quite see at this moment. It's going to depend how your relationship goes and how the energy flows on through. So whatever he does, whatever you do, that's going to change everything. Yeah. Oh, I understand you. Oh, yeah, I do. So, yeah, I know. I do. I do understand your real question. So there's no doubt about it. Um, it's a little bit of a turnaround of am I really meant to be with P? And I'm still gonna say to you, I'm not gonna answer you. I see him being into your life into a long-term commitment is what I see. Now, is the long-term commitment going to move you forward into marriage, or that is left to be seen. It is too soon to say. So yes, Z is a definite no. P is a definite yes. It's a yes into the long term, but how the long term is going to evolve, we're going to have to see once you started the relationship and you're together and the energies are fusioned together. That's how we're going to know. Yeah. Well, because Big Leo, yeah, I could invent stuff for you, but then you'll be upset at me, so I'm not going to. I prefer to say once both energies merge together, that's where we get the beautiful fusion, and that's where both partners understand each other and are able to evolve together. It's going to be important for you guys to evolve together at the same level. Like I said earlier, you have really good communication skills that are going to help you into the relationship with him because he's not as good with that. And that is going to make things onto a beautiful level where you're going to be able to go onto the long term. So you've got beautiful, I'm going to say, qualities and what's the word I'm looking for? Traits that are going to be really important into the relationship. They're going to help it move on forward. So it's all good. No, it's not a fan thing. It's not a fan thing. It's not a fan thing. No, not a fan thing. No. And no fan thing. It's not a fan thingy. There's not a fan thingy. I like the way you say it, but it's not a fan thingy. It's not a fan thingy, sweetie pie. It's my pleasure, sweetie. I got a lot of patience for a lot of things, just not, into this I do. With certain things I don't. So yeah, sweetie, it's not a fan thingy. Like there's love, there's desire. You've got this. That's gonna go over here. So my sweetie pies, I'm gonna say have a lovely evening, my sweet loves, and we shall see each other tomorrow, same place, same time. And thank you for joining us. Have the loveliest of evenings. A good night, my beautiful Big Cleo. Carrie, welcome on back home, sweetie. Juanson, thank you so very much, my beautiful love. Crown number 2. And we'll see each other tomorrow.